Brilliance Audio presents Mother Country by Irina Reyn, performed by Kathleen Gatti. In this Brooklyn neighborhood, Nadia was sure she was the only nanny from Ukraine. She preferred to think of herself as an observer. A temporary traveler, someone waiting for a new life to begin, rather than who she really was, a worker executing an invisible task within the neighborhood's complex ecosystem. She generally liked the cheerful chaos of the park playground. Children were tooling about on sea legs, clutching green pouches of pureed nonsense. Older kids swished about on those dangerous scooters. Babies giggled their way down slides. The sudden eruption of tears, the squeaky hum of the swings, the sound of women droning into their cell phones. By this point, Nadia was capable of pulling out a few phrases in English. Come here, no, don't touch. But the rest congealed into a soupy blur behind her eyelids. One eye trained on Sasha, Nadia was listening to a song her daughter emailed her by some blondinka pop singer with preternaturally tanned skin. On first glance, this Vera Brezhneva was yet another Ukrainian starlet who had magically transformed herself into one of Russia's sexiest women. On the other hand, the song had a melancholy strain Nadia couldn't resist, and the music video, 3 generations of blonde girls, mothers and grandmothers in white shifts, embracing one another on breezy seashores, made her cry. The song was a mother addressing a beloved daughter, advising her to uphold inner strength during the most difficult times, and promising that, no matter what, she would always be by her side. 2 ways she was currently failing her own daughter. "Don't fall apart, my dearest girl," Brezhneva breathed into Nadia's earbuds. She was tugged into the song's plaintive chorus, the tide of hopelessness for her own family situation, when she noticed Sasha scissor across the wooden slats of the jungle gym to yank a stuffed rabbit out of the hands of some crouching toddler. "Sasha!" she called out, shutting the music off. Sasha had an identical rabbit at home, the same pewter-white, exorbitantly overpriced bunny with cloth of pink flowers sewn into the insides of his flapping ears. The other child had a look of shock on her face. Her encounter with Sasha was clearly a first in a series of life's arbitrary cruelties. "Mine! Mine!" Sasha cried, clawing at the little girl's enclosed fist. Vera Brezhneva was rendered mute. "Enjoy, Mama," wrote Lariska when she sent her the link to the song. Nadia hoped this was the beginning of a thaw in their relationship, a sign that Larissa was softening to her. But this message was the last Nadia received from her, the final one from home before the fighting moved there. According to the news and friends who'd escaped to Kiev or Odessa, Rubizhne was devastated. No electricity, no water. Just the sound of shrapnel and random shooting. Every time she heard fire truck sirens on Court Street or the metallic thrash of a shutting grate, she felt her heart burst free from her chest. That her daughter might be dead, shot by a sniper on her walk to work, say, is a thought she refused to form. But its outline, the inconceivable blackness of it, gripped her several times a day, sometimes several times an hour. She caught up to Sasha. "Что ты делаешь? What are you doing?" and pried the rabbit out of Sasha's hands. The little girl and her nanny looked satisfied with the rabbit's homecoming. "Say thank you, Gwendolyn." But Sasha burst open a livid wail that turned all eyes toward them. The girl scrunched up her face, zigzagged her mouth, and exploded. This kind of thing happened often now. Nadia struggled to employ American methods that Sasha's mother clearly preferred, while ignoring her own certainties on how to curb this behavior. Maybe, Nadia, if you just try to explain to her why you need her to act a certain way, if you, how to say, empower her with choices. I think positive parenting works better than our old Soviet methods, don't you? Regina had shyly pointed to a row of parenting books on her shelf. There were way too many of them, on every basic facet of raising a child: pooping, sleeping, walking, discipline. Of course, Nadia knew positive parenting was laughably worthless, basically handing children keys to the house and begging them to discipline you.